Adding effects and transitions in Premiere Pro, I'll show it to you.
So let me show you now how to add some effects to your clips. Let's listen to the first part here and create a simple flash transition between the first clips. For that, highlight your first clip and go to the effects panel at the top. Search for the brightness and contrast effect and drag it onto the first clip. You can also drag and drop it directly onto the second clip as well. Both clips now have the effect applied, and to make the adjustments, we need to go back to our effect controls where we can fine-tune everything. Highlight your first clip and in the effect controls panel, scroll down to the brightness and contrast effect. Whenever you drag an effect onto a clip, you'll see it appear here in the effect controls. Set a keyframe for brightness at 100 and for contrast at 40, and move both keyframes to the end of the first clip. You see your clip getting brighter with that effect. Once you've moved your keyframes to the end, go about 5 frames to the left by pressing the left arrow key on your keyboard. Then click the back arrow buttons to set brightness and contrast back to 0. You now have a simple flash on the first clip. Now we do the same on the second clip, but this time at the beginning. Set the brightness to 100 and the contrast to 40. Make then 2 keyframes. Then move about 5 frames forward and bring both values back to 0. For that, just click the little back arrow buttons. That's how you create a simple flash effect. Let's use now the part of the song with this click. Let's make a cut there. Then go to the effects panel. Search for the black and white effect and drag it onto the part of the clip after the click sound. With this effect, you can turn your clips black and white very quickly and easily. Let's check it now. You see how dope it looks? Let's bring in a nice shake after the hard beat drop. You can also use presets for this, which saves you a lot of time. First, you need to create an adjustment layer. You can do this by clicking on the new item button and creating an adjustment layer. An adjustment layer is a blank layer that lets you apply effects and color changes to multiple clips at once, without affecting them directly. So click on it and simply hit OK. Next, drag and drop the adjustment layer onto the clip where we want to apply the shake effect. In the description, you can download my preset packs, where you only need to drag and drop the effects onto your clips with only the adjustment layer. Nothing happens yet to bring the magic to life, with only the adjustment layer. Nothing happens yet to bring the magic to life. You need to go to the effects panel. If you download this pack, you can import it straight into your effects panel. Open the shakes folder. Each effect tells you exactly how long the adjustment layer should be. In this example, it needs to be 6 frames long. Now go down to your adjustment layer. Zoom into your timeline and move to the first frame of the layer. Using the right arrow key, you can step forward frame by frame. On the 6th frame, make a cut, just like we learned earlier. Press 5 on your keyboard to deselect the cut tool, then delete the remaining part of the adjustment layer. Now just drag and drop the hard, flashy shake effect onto the adjustment layer, and that's it. You see how much energy it brings with a simple black and white effect in this shake. You have so many more possibilities. Let me show you now how to use overlays. Open our overlays folder and then the film burns folder. I created 10 film burns that you can download for free in the description. If you switch the view like we learned, you can hover over the clips to preview how they look. This makes it much easier to find the film burn that fits your edit the best. Choose one you like and drag it above, but between those 2 clips. As you can see, we can't see our clips anymore, but we'll fix that. First, right-click on the film burn and choose Scale to Frame Size. Since this film burn is in 4K and our timeline is in HD now, the film burn fits our screen. So let's make the clips visible again. To do that, select the film burn, go to the Effect Controls panel and change the blend mode to screen. You see, our clips are back where. Now let's find the perfect moment where the red burn is centered and drag the transition right into that spot. This looks good. If you want to save time, you can also copy the shake effect to the other clips. To do that, hold the Option key on Mac or the Alt key on Windows and drag it to the right position. Do this twice and that's it. On YouTube, you can find thousands of effects tutorials. Just be creative and get inspired.